Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm gonna be going over some of the stuff Tail Worlds has been working on, and we can finally see what they were doing this whole time. So they have released some new ethnic instruments, which basically means they have thematically more appropriate music for each faction. So here are some of the recordings.
Early sketches.
That was the Ezra.
Early sketches.
That was Britannia.
Early sketches. The final result.
That was loud. That was fuck. That was the Empire. It was really loud, so
Early sketches.
here's the Crusades.
The final result.
I like how they added some drums into this. Sounds a lot more solid. Here's Sturgio.
Early sketches. The final result.
I don't really like that one. Glandia.
Stay close!
The final result. Early sketches.
I have to say, I wonder how much the guy was saying early sketches and then saying the final results. I wonder how much he's getting paid. Because I bet he's getting paid a lot to do that. That's where all the resources are going. So you can see there's quite a lot of effort that went into this whole music thing. There's a lot of people with real instruments, and obviously there was a lot of training that went into it. But I don't know, my personal opinion of the music is that it doesn't feel like it's very, like, this isn't really the music you would want to have when you're having a battle, as far as like the Crusade and the Britannia and the Sturgians, at least not for me, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, so let's see. What else have we got? 1.5.2 patch notes. Fix a bug with animation sampling. Fix a bug that caused the player to get captured and lose all troops and companions despite a successful battle. Something about, oh yeah, bandit camp boss, starting without a weapon wielded. Now the boss wields the weapon during the dialogue, and so does the player. Removed feature from spear blade parts. Dismounting can now only be applied with spear guard pieces. What does that mean? I'm so confused by that. Oh, I see. So it's like you can't be dismounted by a spear, I guess. That was a feature. Various problems with companion and lord deaths were resolved. Fixed crash for romance bartering, and minor improvement in autosave timers. Okay. Let's see. Just a lot of fixes. Seems to be mostly single player. Looks like they're adding some diplomacy. Fix a bug that caused a settlement claimant decision to be proposed for enemy kingdoms. Fix a bug with clearing old diplomatic states when joining a kingdom. So yeah, they seem to just be like fixing everything that they got wrong the first time.
Follow me! Fire at will!
Character development is limited. Fixed an issue with Crusade siege towers. Fixed an issue that caused sieges to continue in the background if a player became a prisoner during the siege. Improvement on some of the Bannerlord villages. Finally, we don't have floating villages anymore. Added new crafting material icons to inventory. Fixed localization issues. Improved select ruler policy, make peace, declare war, and expel clan decisions. Removed old sheep model, added new sheep model. This is really what they're... This is like one of the priorities for them. Fixed lighting issues. I mean, they're fucking adding sheep models and animations, and that's like... That's what they're doing? Like, really? With all the other problems, that's what they're focused on? Added Battanian chainmail armor. Minor texture improvement for saddle horse. Tree size corrections. No more invisible trees, I guess. Okay, well, that's 1.5.2 notes. Let's see 1.5.3. Fixed a crash that occurred when entering a smithy in any town. Fixed a crash that occurred in the inventory while moving items with the drag function. And fixed a crash that occurred when players conquered one of the scout enemy garrison quest settlements while having the quest active. Fixed a crash that occurred when leaving a kingdom during a siege event. Fixed a crash that happened when players tried to become a vassal while they were in an army. Fixed a hideout crash that occurred when players attacked an empty hideout. Fixed a crash that occurred when peace was declared during simulations. Fixed a crash that occurred due to the main storyline mentor character dying. Fixed a crash that occurred when the rival gang leader caused mission. Fixed a crash that occurred after marriage barter if the marriage partner was in an army. Fixed a crash that occurred in the Find Hideout main storyline quest. Fixed the crash that occurred when the player died. Fixed the crash that occurred in some of the save files when attacking a neutral party and starting a war with their faction. Fixed crashes and bugs that occurred when a player or player hero died in battle and bugs related with the party disbanding. Fixed a crash that occurred during passive usage of weapons, couch lancing, and spear bracing. Fixed a crash that occurred due to the brother character not appearing after. Save and load. Fixed could not create save data for players. Localization, minor text fixes, and localization updates. Art, improvements on the Crusade villages, improvement on the scenes, added workshop walls, updated cloth patterns and mesh details for Battanian chainmail armor, improvements on several Empire building models. Fixed an issue in the army management screen that occurred while closing the pop-up if the player's influence was below 0. Fixed a bug that caused the nameplate of the main party to not appear when starting a new campaign. Battles and sieges. Fixed a bug which crashed the game when the player transferred troops to custom formations in battle and then gave formation orders. A minor position calculation error in the formation AI was fixed. Cavalry aiming had some errors on hills. Only on the hills, apparently. which resulted in cavalry not hitting the enemy at all. What? That doesn't sound right. This was fixed? I don't think so. I don't know. I feel like that's still a problem, especially in multiplayer. But no hills involved most of the time. Fixed attackers, formation, and boundary issues on Sturgio Town B. Fixed certain weapons that were stuck to dead agents and were randomly disappearing. Fixed an issue with death cam in battles. Added 18 combat-related archery skill perks. Added 19 related crossbow skill. Added stewardship experience gain for heroes that are assigned as governors. Opening face generator V is re-enabled in the main map, but the hair and beard options are limited to a few ones. For haircuts, the barber NPC can be visited at any town center. Fix a bug that caused a change of the epic perk under smithing. Fix a bug that allowed marriage to be proposed for dead heroes. Fixed a bug that caused newly assigned governors to not appear in the settlement menu. This just sounds like such a mess. Like, imagine playing this campaign and you just like have all these things happening. Like you make a marriage proposal to a dead hero. I mean, like, and then you have like all this shit, just like your cavalry trying to hit the hill with their lances instead of actually trying to hit the enemy. And floating Battanian villages, I've seen that. Fixed a bug that caused prisoners to become neutral yet remain captive in some situations after the AI besieged a castle that held prisoners that made peace with the owner. Settlement actions. Fix a bug that caused tooltips to display the number of ransomed prisoners incorrectly. Like, you're going to ransom your prisoners, you think you have like 20 of them and you only have like 2. It just sounds like such a terrible campaign right now. Fixed a bug that caused the wrong menu to appear after the player selected an aggressive action in the conversation with an army member. New quest, The Art of the Deal added. New quest, Ladies' Night Out added. Fixed a bug that led to the bandit party in a caravan ambush quest to stay stationary after battle. Disabled dying chance for Rodrigo's and brother. Added a 30-year time limit to the first phase of the storyline. Fixed a bug where Radigo's hideout could not be created properly. That must have been frustrating. Fixed issues that caused Radigo to be dead in his hideout or other bandits bosses to appear. I wonder if any YouTuber has made a video and they just like, they spend like hours playing their campaign and then they just fucking get to this point where they can't fucking find Radigo's because he's already dead in his hideout. Like, it says he's in there but he's got like 0% health. Extortion by robber knight. Nearby bandit base. Fix a bug that caused the Deliver Herd quest to become impossible to complete. If a player is waiting inside the Army of Poachers quest settlement, the quest menu will be opened automatically when the poachers arrive at the village. That's nice. Added a new dialogue comments for other NPCs. If a player is raiding a village and the village gets raided by someone, the player will be directed to an encounter menu which will allow them to join the raid, either by helping the village or helping the attackers. There was a visual bug showing butter There was a visual bug showing butter in inventories as unavailable while players were within the settlements. Butter is once again allowed within cities. Oh my god. Steppe marauders and raiders are now assigned as horse archers. Rumpalius now use bent razor head as their blade. Khan's guard units now have an additional set of arrows if they weren't already overpowered enough. Instead of a one-handed mace, Ridge's short gladius blade cannot be used as a two-handed weapon anymore. The blade itself was too short, as the name implies. Blunt arrows have issues with inconsistent damage. It won't be possible to purchase them for the time being. Infantry can now dismount mounted enemies with a hooked guarded spear. Battanian Oathsworn and Picked Warrior are the troops with this feature. Spear guards with the dismount feature are double huge hooks with fur covering, double hooks, weighted long thorns, singular hook wing, double hook wings, and double thorn wings. You can now use new heroes for custom battles. Heroes with couch lances, longbows, and more are available for your battle. I didn't see that. Disabled wounded character animations in inappropriate situations. Added cheat menus, cheat commands to change settlement loyalty, security, militia, and prosperity. When a village, how about you add like actions where you can actually like change all of that shit, but like do it like legit with your character skills and money. or like if you have bad skills and not enough money, then things like fall apart. That'll be cool. When entering a village, your companions now use battle outfits instead of civilian outfits. Oh, that's nice. Fixed a bug which made hideouts belong to the player faction. Improved a crash logging for the dump system. Lord's Hall character, agent spawning out algorithm improvements. The settlement owner will spawn on the throne, but if the kingdom's ruler is inside the settlement, the ruler will override it. Map related visual improvements all around on the new skirmish scene port at Omar. Atmosphere was changed because it was hard to see Azerite troops on the scene. Bug fixes for physics issues and problems with getting stuck. So this is for multiplayer. Design and balance, fix a bug where inaccuracy for shooting and throwing wasn't applied on horseback. Reduced the maximum amount of inaccuracy for throwing weapons, adjusted the movement inaccuracy for archers, and made it more consistent between multiplayer and single player. Akarian off the gallery, not stairs. Oh, this is all the map changes. Not really much. Looks like some lighting changes and some minor details and some. They move the spawns around a little bit. Fixed some troops appearing too old, but I like the old men. Auto team selection button will put the player into the team with a low amount of players. Fix the crash that occurred after changing the graphics settings. Missing camel rider, falling animations added. Fix a bug that caused battering rams to not deliver damage. Fix a bug that stopped ranged indicators on siege weapons from moving. And that is it. So basically, what we have here is just a bunch of bug fixes. And that's pretty much everything they've done in 1.5.2 and 1.5.3 as far as I can see. There's nothing really special in this update. There's a few quests added for single player, but multiplayer is pretty much the same. Hopefully they're going to make it a little bit better, because 1.5 is not really the best update. You know, some people would actually say it's one of the worst ones, but I don't know. I kind of got used to it already. But now they're going to change it again. They're trying everything with that. Like, they're going to try literally every single thing they can until they get it right. Which could take years. But yes, that's all. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Make sure you fucking hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time.